Hey guys, how is everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. I see a lot of familiar names here. Um, I'm having difficulties. Hey Mark, hey, morning Saida. Hey guys. I'm having difficulties with my webcam. I'm just trying to get it to work. It says that since my webcam is used by some other thing, which I have no idea what it is. I thought the only thing my webcam will be used by is by go to webinar. So it's a bit weird that I can't open it now. Just let me take a quick look, make sure Skype is not using it or something. Give me a second, guys. That's ending off all my different stuff that's running in the background, making sure that that some reason it's I still can't run it. It's so weird. Man, I got someone gave me a whiskey today, so I I wanted to open it today to with everyone so that can celebrate by having a little drink. But for some weird reason, I cannot seem to I cannot seem to run my webinar. No, I cannot seem to start my webcam. So weird. Nah, it's not Pepe Van Winkle Winkle or something. Yeah, it's weird. Task manager. Shoots, man. I just go unplug and plug in my webcam again. Hopefully that helps. Okay, I just did it. Let's see, restarting. Oh man, it's still not working. Sorry guys, just give me a quick second. Give me one moment. If I can't figure out in 1 minute, I will if I can't figure out 1 minute, I will I might have to do without the webcam. Nah, man, I cannot start my webcam unless I. Okay, guys, no worries, no worries. Still nice to see you guys. Uh, yeah, I can't seem to start my webcam. I'm afraid if I restart my PC, I might not be able to start the webinar again because the moment I leave the webinar, it might not allow me to begin. Um, let me share my screen first. Okay, let me share my screen with you guys first. Damn it, man. I actually I have a whiskey to open today, but I might have to open it tomorrow instead. Okay. Yeah, hey Sajid, nice to see you. Hey Andre and hey Richard. Nice to see you guys. One alternative I can use. Let me see if I have it here. Video. Hey, that's me. You can see my webcam is working, right? But for some reason I can't get it to work on here. Um, I'm gonna share my screen now. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay, are you able to see this little video down here? Yeah. So that is the only alternative I can use. This is the only alternative I can use, which is literally me loading a Skype, right, and having it there. Okay, but yeah, because it's weird because the moment I try to clearly it's working, but Yeah, clearly it's working, but then for some reason GoToWebinar cannot sense my webcam. By the way, guys, today's session, right? Uh, today's session. Let me increase my volume in case you guys can hear me. Is everyone able to hear me loud and clear? Hey, no worries, Adam. Yeah, no worries. Okay, awesome, awesome. Loud and clear today, guys. Yeah, today's session is on Zulu Trade. Actually, right? Okay, nice to see a whole bunch of you guys tuning in. I actually have a Yeah, I actually have this whiskey given by one of you guys for my birthday. That was on 8th of August. Thank you very much. You know, I will open it tomorrow instead, where we perhaps a little bit more chill session tomorrow because I need to rush off straight away today at 6:30 to get my second jab. Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, my birthday is on the 8th of August, right? I'm doing good, man. Doing good tonight. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's good enough whiskey, right? I heard it's from Thailand. I have not tried it yet, but thanks for sending it over. It's gonna be yeah, I will be sure to drink it tomorrow. I'm not sure if I should be drinking if I am yeah, I'm not sure if I should I should be drinking if I have the jab. So maybe I need to be a little bit careful there. Oh, Mark Kong from Thailand. All right. Varish Mace, thank you so much. Yeah, Varish Mace is the guy who sent me this whiskey. Thank you so much, guys. Um, now, make sure to prepare some Coke, okay? I will consider that. I'll consider that. All right, but anyway, without further ado, we already spent about 8 minutes, so I will try to cover as much about Zulu trade as possible today, right? Today's sorry, today's session, yeah, no cocaine on life. I'm not talking about that Coke, right? Talking about Coca-Cola, you know, very innocent kind of drink, right? But anyway, guys, today's session is on Zulu trade, right? What we're gonna do for Zulu trade is, because I'm just gonna show you, I'm gonna toggle a little bit between the different, yeah, the different IC markets over here, right? You can see that on IC markets, right? Once we go to icmarkets.com, yes. Oh, okay, take some paracetamol before the jab, you'll be fine. Yeah, I intend to do that, right? It's my second jab of the Pfizer, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how my body's going to react, right? But I've heard that most people have a little bit of a fever, right? So oh yeah, fever. Yes, it just says fever too. Oh, Junai, I will. Yeah, you guys want to add me on LinkedIn? Yeah, feel free to, right? Oh, Anton, do you have anything at all? Cool, cool. I didn't know that, right? A bruised arm. All right, paracetamol earlier. Okay, guys, I will be sure to do that. Right, I will be sure to do that. Now, let's see. Yeah, on IC markets, right? One of the in a couple of webinars ago, we actually covered a little bit on social trading. Right, yeah, we actually covered a bit on social trading. So one of the things that IC markets actually has, right, is under more. If you go, sorry, is it more? Trading platforms. Where is it? Just give me a while to find it. They have it. Ah man, wait, give me a second. It's copy train. I need to be able to find it. I saw it recently. Somehow I can't find it now. Maybe I need to go to the client. Yeah, it's under QuickSide. Yeah, trading platforms. They have a few things. They have their MyFXbook Auto Trade, right? And they also have Zulu Trade. So today, I want to teach you guys a little bit about Zulu Trade. Me, I'm not the biggest fan of copy trading, unless you're copying my trading, right? But yeah, you know, Zulu Trade does have is a good avenue for you guys to have some, copy some trades, right? Pretty decent platform, but there are a lot of things that you should avoid. There are a lot of people have had bad experiences with Zulu Trade. Not that it is an entirely bad place, but more because you need to be careful on who you copy, right? Many times if you might copy the wrong people, right, who are using martingale strategies, or they're throwing caution to the wind, they don't have a long enough track record, right? So when it comes to Zulu trade, there are a lot of minefields that you need to be very, very careful of, right? And that is what I want to share with you guys today. I'll be taking a deep dive into Zulu trade. I'll be showing you, I have a Zulu trade account from 2012, right? A long time ago, right? It has blown up. It has blown up. A lot of the traders that I followed has actually blown up, right? Yeah, a lot of the traders that I followed actually blown up. So um, there are, I'll be showing you some of the criteria. So I'm going to look at some of the, let me see, where's the webinar? Some of the, what is Zulu trade? We're going to look at traders, see which one is worth copying. So a little bit of the warning signs, in case like some like what might look good but might not be so good. So I'm tongue tied. Which traders might look good but are actually not as good as they look, right? We look at the Zulu guard way of protecting your account, right? Putting little rules in place to protect your account. Look at different ways to diversify. I'm not saying diversifying your strategy, but more of diversifying your portfolio, right? Um, yeah, diversifying your portfolio. Okay, but of course, before we begin, disclaimer, right? Just let me drink some water. I've been talking so much. Okay, um, I'm gonna give it one last shot to activate my camera. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can activate it. Come on, just let me activate my camera. Just let me activate my camera. Nope. Okay, so what I'm just gonna do, I don't think Microsoft PowerPoint is a way of activating your cameras, right? Yeah, the only way, yeah, the only way is to have my little Skype down there. Yep, the only way is to have my little Skype down there, which we're gonna, yeah, for better or for worse, we're gonna just use that for now. Hey guys, can you hear me? Okay, okay, you can hear me now. All right. I might have screwed up my webcam. I'm so sorry yeah, I'm so sorry for you guys who are tuning in, and for some stupid reason my webcam is not working. Hold on a second. Give me 1 minute. Okay, give it 10 seconds. Sorry, it's not my sound is gone. I'm just waiting for the little thing to load to see if for some reason the webcam can work. Just one last second. One last second. Okay. I guess it's fine. Yeah, the webcam is not working. Okay, guys. Let me just continue first. Okay. Yeah. Just let me continue first so I can explain to you guys. Anyway, the webinar is educational in nature, so nothing should be construed as investment or trading advice. Yeah, it's okay to do it without one day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Right. Yeah. So please do your own little due diligence before you trade, before you choose any of these traders to trade. So yeah, important disclaimer. All right. For those of you guys who are here for the first time, I'm just going to introduce myself really quickly, right? My name is Desmond Leong, right? I run the award-winning research firm Everest Fortune Group and also the Forex Army. We're finalists for 2019, 2020, and 2021 for Best FX and Best Equity Research. We've got a strong team of CFA, CMT, and CFT accredited traders where we regularly advise banks, brokers, and hedge funds on where the markets are heading. right? In this, we have a special partnership with IC Markets to bring you guys institutional grade research and institutional grade education. Okay, guys, you want to find me? My Instagram is Comfy Desmond. And if you want to find my website, yeah, you can find me at the Forex Army. Just want to touch really quickly. For those of you guys who are here for the first time, on icmarkets.com, go to more, go to webinar, right? And this is where you can find the upcoming webinars, right? But what I'm going to send to you in the group chat is this, in the chat is a link to the past webinars, right? So if you're here for the first time and you want to learn how to trade, right, go to this past webinar. Oh, it's nice. They've kind of upgraded this page a bit, right? So yeah, you can see whether whatever language you want to filter is over here. Education, life analysis, you can find it all over here, right? But yeah, you can find, what I recommend you to do is go through introduction to Forex, support and resistance, price action. We have a couple of really important topics here that will help you better understand how to trade. While you are learning how to trade, what you can do, if you want to slowly build up your confidence, if you feel like you're going to take 3 months on the demo account, what you can do in the meantime is actually to consider copy trading, but carefully, right? Yeah, you need to copy. You need to. Sorry, just looking at messages come through. Yeah, you need to. You can look at copy trading, but you need to look at it carefully. And I'm going to show you how you can look at it carefully. Okay, guys. Now, first things first. Let's go to Zulu Trade. Okay. So Zulu Trade, when you land on ZuluTrade.com. Okay, let me just load a fresh one for you. ZuluTrade.com, right? The whole concept of Zulu Trade is that you're copy trading. All right. Essentially, you find good traders to copy. There are two ways that you can pay them. Okay, you can pay them by giving them a cut of profits, or you can pay them through commission. That means for every, I will share with you guys a little bit later. Nice to see you, Ifyani. Right, I shall be sharing with you guys a little bit later how copy trading can work. Okay. Now, so there are times where, let me see, where's my pen here? Yeah, can draw. Okay, there are times where it will make sense to give them a cut of profits, for example, like 25%, or you can give them a cut of commission, right? Means that for every one lot they trade, maybe for every one lot they trade, you give them $10, right? If your account, maybe is like it's a big account, maybe a $100,000 account, right? It makes more sense to give them commission based on lot size, right? If your account is relatively small, right, it makes more sense to give them commission based on the profit sharing. This is something to take note, right? Antoine, one day I'll make it available to everyone. I'm actually working on listing it with IC Markets so that everyone can, for those people who want to copy my trades, you can, but it give me a while to get it sorted out. Anyway, before I digress too much, right? First things first, when you come into here, you see all the different traders. You got rising traders, who are doing decent, right? So these are, then there are these ones which are trading strategies under 1,000. Yeah. So traders that have up to 1,000, yeah, minimum leverage for 100 to 1. There are different kind of, basically there are different groups of traders here, right? What do we need to avoid, right? Sometimes it's tempting, right? Junaid, I don't think so yet. Let me touch on that in the next round, right? So there are many different kind of there's really a lot of what's the word, a word for it? There's a lot of there are a lot of people you can copy. Okay, there are a lot of people that you can copy, right? One in particular, even though it's slightly further down, is this thing called highest AUM amount following. AUM stands for asset under management, right? So the reason why it might be better to follow someone with highest AUM is that the more people so you can see that the AUM for this is 1.9 million. That means there's more than 1.9 million people who are following this trader, right? This one has 967, 960,000, 400, right? So these are relatively large AUM. and they are usually safer to follow because people tend to put their money where the mouth is, right? So why it can be very different is that if you come up here, right, you will notice that on this right, if you just look at over here, rising, under rising, you would naturally think these are the top traders to follow. But you notice that many of these traders have very, very little AUM under them, right? That means they are not accountable to that many people. If they lose, yeah, they only lose $47,300, or maybe in this case, you only have 74 traders, and I'm sorry, yeah, they don't have that many people to that are following them, so it doesn't feel that serious. Oh, thank you, Andre. Right, I'm already falling sick before I get my jab. That's terrible. Right, but when you come down here, you know, where there's a highest AUM, look at the number of traders that are following them. So it is always safer to follow these people because at least, you know, you compare 1,000 or maybe even 2,400 traders, and you compare it with this where maybe there's 74 traders, 84 traders, 400 is still okay. But yeah, you know, these people, even though the equity curve looks kind of nice, they are not accountable to too many people. All right, you know, it's a small amount of people that are following them. So if you're conservative, it might make more sense to kind of stay safe, right? To look for traders where there's maybe more than 100 or 200 people following them. To be safe, maybe more than 500 people. Thank you, Junaid. Okay. So now let's take a look at some strategies, right? Which strategies look very good but are warning signs, right? So strategies that look too good, host time. Just to check, someone is saying that, you know, can't hear my voice. Can I check Aaron can hear? Can everyone hear my voice? Okay, okay, awesome. Right. So just to take note of, right, some strategies that you should stay away from. Okay, strategies that have a very big dip like this. Okay, strategies that got a very big dip for this because there's this thing called martingale strategy. Who knows what is a martingale strategy? Okay, there's quite a number of you. What about those guys? Who doesn't know what's a martingale strategy? Okay, we got Saida say is not too sure. Yuma says read up about it, right? Rise on trade side, suicide strategy for poor. That's true, Fabio, right? Graham not too sure about it. I know it's a no, right? That's true, Antoine, right? Zaru is not too sure. Edmund's not too sure. Okay, a martingale strategy is basically doubling up each time you lose, right? So imagine, let's see if this one's a martingale strategy. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Currency. Yeah, okay, it's not only doubling up, but you repeatedly get into positions, right? So yeah, you can see this guy repeatedly getting to more positions, getting to more positions. His first trade didn't make money. He, you know, gets into another trade, he gets into another trade, right? So it's a little bit of has a little bit of martingale. The one of the sure signs for martingale strategies, right? If I were to draw it out for you guys, right, is this kind of big drops. This kind of big drops, right? So martingale strategies tend to be, you know, they tend to rise, and they're rise, you know, they rise at a very slow pace, but when they drop is slightly big. You know, when they drop is slightly big. When they drop is slightly big, right? So that these are signs of martingale strategies. You know, it rise at a very slow pace, but your drops are pretty big, right? There are many ways people do this. There are many variations of it, but one way that they do it is that they always, you know, they trade. They keep getting into more and more positions as they lose. You know, they keep doubling up. They keep adding on more positions as they lose, right? And yes, they don't use stop loss. Some people careful. Some people might look like they use a stop loss, right? But they actually use a fake stop loss where their stop loss are very far. Yeah, their stop loss are very far in the stop loss are just put there to look nice, right? They don't necessarily have a stop loss, right? Let me see this one. For example, you look at this, right? This is an example of what I mean by fixed stop loss. Yes, that is right, Junaid. See, your entry is at 0.8835. Your stop loss is at 0.3836. Do you expect Kiwi Cat to lose more than half its entire value, right, to reach this level, right? Do you expect, Aussie Cat to lose more than half its entire value to reach this level? Clearly, these are not stop losses, right? This is not even 100 pips. This is not even 200 pips. This is 4,000 pips, right? It probably take a financial collapse or something, right? For price to even reach this level, right? So this is not a real take profit. This is not a real stop loss. They are just putting it there to make it look good. Do you think price is going to go from 0.88 to 1.33? Hell no, it's not, right? So, but you're just putting it there, right? So that it looks nice. Yeah, that is right. So yeah, it just happens that we're just looking at this trade, a trader. But yeah, in this example, it's very dangerous because his anyone who has a stop loss that does this is a warning sign. All right, it's a big warning sign that this guy is not it's not about just having this column filled up, right? This stop loss, this column is not only about having this column filled up. If you don't look at the numbers carefully, right, like what I'm showing you, you notice that these are fake stop losses. It's just to make him look good. People think that he's using a stop loss, but in truth he's not using a stop loss. Okay. Okay, tonight that's terrible. Oh man, it's okay. If you need help, let me know. Okay, if you need help, let me know. Right. Yeah, stop loss for programmer purpose. Yeah, that is true. Now moving forward, right? So this is one of the warning signs to look out for. Okay. Let's look at a couple more trades and see, like, let's look at the top traders. Okay, like the most AUM, highest AUM. This guy maybe is one of them, right? This guy, status silver. C trend looks kind of interesting, right? Let's take it, and maybe this one who has the most AUM. Let me take a quick look at it. A let's see, date open. It is a little bit of hey, thanks, Sarah. um let me see the dates. The dates. I wouldn't say this guy does too much martingale. It might be quite a bit of martingale. So usually one of the signs of martingale is increasing take profit sizes. This guy actually seems to do relatively okay, but there's a very big dip over here. Yeah, it's a very big dip. So something to be careful about, right? Performance, let me see. Profit. Okay, this is a little bit risky, of course. His total profit was 6,000 pips, but his maximum drawdown at one point in time was 1,005. That is almost 25%. Okay, that is definitely one thing to take note of. His drawdown, maximum drawdown open trades. Honestly, this guy I would still think is relatively okay. He does not seem like he is really doubling up into positions, right? He closes he closes this trade before opening this trade. He closes this trade before opening this trade. Um, yeah, he closes these 3 trades before opening this trade. So yeah, it looks like he doesn't really double up that much. So this is actually a pretty decent guy, right? So it's not really a martingale, even though he has big dips, but it's relatively okay, right? This guy. Now let's look at silver EA, this guy. So you look at date open. Okay, let's just see open positions. He's doubling up a bit. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Okay, I wouldn't say this guy is not exactly Let me just take analyze it a little bit more. Look for any big losses that might occur. Each time it loses 80%, it's 3, 1, 3. Open, open, close. The losing trade. He holds on to losing trades a lot. Okay. A warning sign for me. So I will always look at his losing trade. His losing trade in this case, right? Let's take a look at here. Uh, Ramona is asking if she should copy someone. Personally, if you have absolutely no time to trade, it might be worth copying someone. But if you have a little bit of time to trade, go learn it yourself, right? Learn it yourself and maybe use copy trading just on the sidelines. So what I like to use for copy trading, yeah, you can copy me. One day I'll let you guys copy me, okay? But yes, one of the things that you can do, is that when it comes to trading, right, you can actually use these guys as a filter, right? So imagine this is you, right? And you got this pro trader here, these 3 pro traders. You can maybe just put $100 in each of their account, the minimum amount required, right? So you can see what their positions. So if all 3 of them decided to buy euro dollar, right? Buy euro dollar, and you decided to sell euro dollar, right? That is a warning sign for you. These guys, you know, they, whether you agree with their strategy or not, for some reason, if they decide to buy euro dollar and you're on the opposite side of it, regardless of your trading strategy, right, it's dangerous, right? You can use this to filter out your trading strategy and say, whoa, 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 okay, um, sure, you know, I might be right, but you know, if these 3 guys who have a hit rate of maybe 80% all decide to long euro dollar while I am trying to short it, right, then maybe I need to be a little bit more careful. This is assuming both your strategies have the same trading horizon. That means your day traders and their day traders, or you're a scalper and they're a scalper, right? This is one way where you can use copy trading in a different way. You can use it to see what kind of entries that these professional traders get into, and use it as a filter for your own trading strategy, right? I'm not on Zulu Trade. I'm not on Zulu Trade yet. Yes, you can more than 1% that you're copying. Anyway, one thing I want to highlight to you guys, right, is that this is slightly worrying for me, is that each time he has a losing trade from the February the 5th to February the 17th, he tends to hold it for quite long. February the 18th to February the 27th, right? February the 9th to, no, December to January the 11th. Each time he has a losing trade, it tends to be quite long. Then when he has a losing trade, you can see that he tries to make up for it by getting into a little bit of playing the okay, I see what's happening. It's a different version of martingale actually, right? He kind of sells and sells. Yeah, so this constitute this constitute this constitute this. A little bit risky, this guy, right? Not as good as the first guy, but yeah, you know, just seeing the way he trades, right, makes me a little bit worried for, especially if people like to take trades in the same direction too much, right? There are people like to take trades in the same direction too much. It's always a warning sign for me. Okay, plus this big dip over here, right? You guys, you'll be surprised if I show you some of the accounts that I've followed in the past. They look very good, then boom, you know, they they just blow up everything. Telma, I will make that available to you guys in the future. Okay, I try to set up something with IC Markets. This guy is quite interesting. One thing I like to do, okay, I like to come down here. I like to look at this. Okay, I like to look at this. If someone has a diversified portfolio, it's good. Okay, someone has a diversified portfolio is good. If it's all focused on one, like this guy, I bet 100% euro dollar, it makes me a little bit worried, right? Because there's one thing that That's one thing which I believe the martingale strategies that I use, you just focus purely on one currency pair, because trying to make the calculations for multiple currency pairs is a little bit too messy, right? But this guy, multiple currency pairs, he doesn't have a winning trade with 99%, which is good, because that is a warning sign. If you have too much, if your winning trades is like 99% of something, you should run away. It's very dangerous, right? Maximum drawdown minus 10% is good. People with drawdowns of 0% is dangerous. Later we'll be showing you some of it. This guy does mix it around a bit. Does look pretty decent based on his trades. I always like to look at date open. I see any warning signs, any big losses I should take note of. No. Oh, okay. In this case, Kiwi cat, sell, 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 sell. Huh. Okay. Now let me just do a little bit of an investigation here. In this case, let me just draw my he entered his trade over here. This is when he began Kiwi Cat. He took his trade on the 3rd of August. Or is it yeah, it's the 3rd of August. He closed it out on the 4th and the 5th. On 4th and 5th, these are all the trades that he took on Kiwi Cat. All the same Kiwi Cat, sell, 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 sell. If the market had went against this guy, he'll be dead. Yeah, he'll be dead. His entry price, let me see, his entry price 87.81 all the way to 88.58. Right, so you are selling as the market was going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Right, so you're just hoping to kind of wait for the market to reverse. Right, that is right, Andre, and that is right, Sajid. Right, it's yeah, it's a little bit yeah, it's I'd say be careful of this guy. Even though the numbers look fine, right? I will be very, very worried. If you look at this guy, he actually got into 0.22 position, right? He was getting bigger and bigger positions. He starts off small at 0.04. He goes up bigger to 0.09. He goes up even bigger to 0.22, right? So if the market, right, and yeah, if the market had reversed against him, right, he would be looking at a very, very big loss. And I'm just gonna screw up a little bit more. Yeah, Kiwi Cat. Yeah, thankfully the market reversed in time for him, right? But yeah, this is a warning sign. Yeah, this is definitely a warning sign that we need to take note of. It's not so much a contrarian trader, right? Contrarian traders, every trading strategies, if you guys look at the way we have trading strategies, like this is entry, stop loss, take profit, contrarian, try to play the bounce. You must know when is your strategy wrong. When is your strategy wrong, right? You must have a stop loss. Okay, you must have a stop loss. The reason why I'm saying that is because a trading strategy only has two outcomes, right? You're either right or you're either wrong, right? So you must know when to realize you're right. You must know when to realize when you get stopped out and you're wrong. Okay, if you repeatedly this is a trade. If you repeatedly buy as the market keeps going down, you buy, buy and buy and buy, right? That is not a trading strategy. You're just hoping for the market to kind of turn around a bit. All it takes is the market to have a sustained drop, right, while you keep buying and 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 buying, right, and you can be wiped out. Okay, so yeah, he cannot accept being wrong in this case. So this guy, even though numbers look good and there are a lot of people who are following him, don't follow him. It's not, it's yeah, it's pretty much not safe, right? It's not safe. Okay, and look at this guy. So yeah, sometimes it looks good. Sometimes it looks good, but yeah, if you just drill in a little bit, you can see the dangers that appear, right? Wow, how the heck do you lose so much money? This is one of the last guys we're going to take a look at. Very much small winning trades, big losing trades that he holds for a long time. Buy, 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 buy. A Yeah, I'll be worried about this. Right? He's buying and 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 he's buying. Yeah. More and you see these losses are big. 200, 200, 200, 180, right? But his wins are small. $3, $8, $10. This is another sign of a different variation of martingale, right? Okay, got some decent wins over here, right? But yeah, when your losses, you tend to lose quite big. That's probably what accounted for the drop over here. Yeah, maybe I'll come on Zulu once. All right. Now, so there are different traders. You go to all trade. So okay, combos basically are basically is, if you ask me, it's like Zulu Trade's way of realizing that there are a lot of dangers with many of these traders, and they kind of put together a couple of safer traders for you to follow. But of course, in this case, you can see even the best people that they put together does not guarantee this. Like, look at this. This could wipe out many people's accounts, right? So if you ask me, if I were to do my own filtering, right? Let me see what I would filter, right? I would filter the time frame needs to be 1 year. No need any country. Sort by life. I would sort by. I would sort by maybe ROI. Never ever sort by win percentage. Let me show you what happens if you sort by win percentage. Right? You get a whole bunch of crap because win percentage is not everything, guys. Yeah. So you already check 5 now. See, this one can have a high win percentage, but the trading can be terrible, right? A lot of high win percentage don't mean anything because in most cases, a high win percentage means what's the word for it, right? Like a martingale, you get win 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 win, but it takes one big loss that'll wipe out your entire account. So never ever look by sort by high win percentage. You can see many of these guys. Yeah, you can see a high win percentage doesn't mean anything much over here. Okay. Now, let me just take a look. Try to apply a different filter. Let's go by ROI. Okay. Okay, let me try to look at a safer. Let me look at a. Let me try to look at a safer account. Oh, look at that, martingale. See, this is what I mean by martingale, right? If this is a 100% martingale sign, right? The amazing thing, okay, winning trade 70%. He trades only euro dollar, and yeah, there we go. Big drops. When did this drop happen? Let's see. It happened in March, right? So the biggest loss. Okay, now this guy is in for trouble. Look at how much he's scaling it. ROI stands for return on investment. This guy's in for big, big, big trouble. Right? He's gonna blow his whole account. He's gonna blow his whole account. He has look at how much his floating he has. He's just long on one position, euro dollar. Buy, 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 and take a look at this. 0.1, he starts out at 0.1, he goes to 0.2, he goes to 0.3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, 27, 32, 38, 46, 55, under 1.4, right? So he's just doubling up on his positions. And, it just takes euro dollar to go down a little bit more, and boom, this guy is dead, right? It's garbage, yeah. Yeah, this guy will be dead, man, guys. Good luck to him, right? So this is what I mean by, you gotta be careful, right? He has about, yeah, you got 3,000, now he has 1,006 in account, profit. Um, Well, he has. Is there a way I can see his balance though? Yep, he has more than negative $2,000 of losses. So yeah, if he realizes his losses, you take him into oblivion, I guess. Yeah. So oh yeah, balance. Yeah, yeah, he got 4,000 left in his account. You gotta be careful. Let's see this guy. 82% winning trades. Interesting, interesting. Got a real mix of trades without opening too many big ones, without going too many in one direction. So I'm a super critical person. I just look at when I look at people. I think this guy is okay. This guy will probably be okay. No red flags. A lot of mixed positions here and there. Yeah, he opens and closes his trade. A little bit of skilling in and skilling out. So it still looks relatively okay. Right? Still looks relatively okay. But the amazing thing is that, it looks relatively okay since September 2020. So it's almost 1 year. But, there's only $21 worth of people following him, which is very sad. There's no one following him. So that's the thing. Yeah, minimum investment is 5,000. Uh, One thing I will be careful about is that he only has $1,300 in his account. So yeah, only has $1,300 in his account, so it's not necessarily that good, right? Because he doesn't have much to lose, right? So a little bit scary that $5,000 is what you must invest to start copying him, right? But yeah, it's slightly dangerous in that sense, okay? Because 5,000 is even more than his current account, so damn it, man, doesn't really make sense, okay? Yep, that's true. That's true. Minimum investment 5,000 is a little bit too much, right? But anyway, when you're in your Zulu Trade account, so these are some of the accounts I copied in the past, right? From a long time ago. No data over here. Let me see. This guy got deleted off the face of the earth. Yep, this guy lost all my money, I think. Right. Um, yeah, I think yeah, his balance he lost. Yeah, he lost a little bit too much. What oh, he still has open positions. Oh my goodness, he has so much losses. Negative 2,000 all the way from 2014. So there are these accounts where they are just abandoned, right? So you've been following them, it's terrible, right? So yeah, he's looking for 1.8 pip games, but his open positions are negative 2,000 pips. Yeah, so these are the people I copied in the past. None of them exist now, right? All of them actually kind of died out. See, all of them really kind of died out, right? But yeah, when you do copy people, right, you can choose whether let me see if I can show it for you. If you try to open an account, register. Let's just say, let me just try login. Really, really old account. Oh, this is hot Forex account. You got IC Markets account somewhere. Oh yeah, so maybe you can choose, like if you choose IC Markets, like IC Markets is one of the brokers you can select from here. Oh, I think you might need to link it separately. Where the hell is it? Yeah, see, you can select your broker and you can search. Hey, I can't find IC Markets here. Oh, create a new account with one of the brokers. Hey, that's weird, man. I know IC Market is supported. I saw it just now, but I can't find it now. But yeah, you can link your IC Markets to this one. Um, that's true, Antoine. That's true, right? So yeah, but we still need to cover it today. I still need to cover it today, right? IC space M. I can't find it, but I do want to share with you guys something, which is profit sharing. Yeah, so okay, profit sharing. There are two kinds of profit sharing which I do want to share with you guys if you want to consider this, right? There's a one kind where you have 25% profit sharing, right? You don't need to consider combos, they are terrible. Yeah, so anyone you copy, you take 25% of profits. The other one, right, is where is $20 per lot. You can copy any trader, right? And it's $20 per lot. Now, is $20 per lot expensive or cheap? Yes, it's expensive. UMass is not cheap, right? Sajid, we're learning this because it's one of the things that a lot of traders have been asking about: social trading, copy trading, right? Zulu Trade is an option, but if you don't follow the correct accounts on Zulu Trade, you end up blowing up your account. So today's session is educating you guys on, how you can better use Zulu Trade, not only from the angle of potentially copying some traders, right? But you can use them to filter, especially some of the trades that you are taking if it's in the same direction that they are trading. Because honestly, it's a little bit of a gold mine. You need to really dig and find good traders in Zulu Trade. There are some of them, but it takes a lot. It's a lot harder to find them, right? And the second thing is, right, we kind of want to educate you so that ultimately IC markets, they want to make sure that you guys can trade for a long time, right? So if you a lot of that depends on using the tools that they provide, not only MT4 but also copy trading, right? To make sure that not only copy trade, but you don't randomly follow terrible people, which I showed you. There are people, some hidden gems that you can look for that are worth copying. All right. eToro, I think, is mainly stocks, so I stay away from it. Yeah. No, so $20 per lot. So if you have a 200K account, right, and your yeah, if you open 100 lots per trade, there'll be, or maybe you open 10 lots per trade, that becomes $200, right? So it might not be that cheap after all, right? Personally, for me, right, yeah, like what I mentioned, if you have a larger account, you might consider going here, right? If you have a smaller account, right, you might consider using profit sharing. Okay, yeah, but this is what it means when you say profit sharing or copying any trades. Okay, but there is a rule of thumb. You have a larger account, it might be okay. Technically, if you really know how to do it, you use a smaller account and maybe you can use this. What I would do is I'll use a small account just to copy many of the trades, and you learn from many of the traders in there too, right? Because if I'm not wrong, you can see the trades on your MT4, and if you find some really really hidden gems within here, right? Any hidden gems, you can use them to double check your trading strategies, right? It's per month high watermark, Richard. Okay. You pay for the losses. They take the gains. You pay for losses, right? So Jit, okay, I'll try to get some kind of arrangement with IC Markets if I can perhaps have my account that people want to copy. It'd be fun, right? If many of you guys, you followed some of my signals last week, every week, yeah, if every week we go on the live market analysis. Where is it? Yeah, for most of you guys, if you want to see what's my signals every week, not so much signals but my analysis, what you can do is go to webinar, right? You're getting more and more people. Cool, man. Yeah, yeah, you can go to the live. You can tune into my live analysis sessions every Wednesday, same time, same place, right? And you'll join me as I make some join me as I make some calls, right? It'd be pretty cool. Sometimes it works out well, like Aussie dollar. Sometimes it doesn't work out well, like US dollar yen. Um, uh, when we see Jessica, who is Jessica? I have no idea where is she, Jessica. Yeah, I think she does a different language, right? Jessica, maybe Portuguese, um, Espanol. I'm not sure if Jessica. Yeah, I think she does a different language. For me, I mainly handle all the English webinars, right? But yeah, even if it's Portuguese, it doesn't seem like she handles it right. But yeah, yeah, it's a different. You will learn that language just for her. Yeah, she's pretty. Okay, guys. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Now we don't need a survey at the end of the day, right? It's not my best webinar, so I'm just going to stay out of it. Uh, I'll stick with you guys. But yeah, every Wednesday, same time, same place, tune in, right? Tune in to join us for a live analysis session where I make really good calls on markets, right? And you can trade the markets together. Yeah, I will see how we can some kind of like group trading in the future, right? So we all can meet each other over time, right? So that requires approval for IC market. So give us some time there. Um, and Antonio, that might be possible, right? But let me see what I can arrange with IC markets first. Yeah, it'll be pretty fun session, right? For now, the live analysis sessions are the best things we can look at, right? If you let me see where are my calls from last week. Yeah, yeah. If you were around last week, we called for the drop on Aussie dollar, really nice drop. Reversal from over here last week. If you follow us, we called for the drop from here, right? It worked out really well. We called for the drop from here. So far, it's dropping quite nicely, making some money. But yeah, every Wednesday we look at the charts together, we look at everything together, and yeah, we trade. It's very fun. Yeah, it's crazy, right? But it's also very fun. Okay. Now, guys, yeah, the cat is great. Yeah, thanks for asking. Right. And my cat is great. Hopefully, you'll be able to see her tomorrow. Okay. But anyway, guys, without digressing too much, right? Without digressing too much, I always recommend you guys to before tomorrow's session, go to YouTube. I'm gonna send you the link. Yeah, go to IC Markets YouTube, go to the playlist, look at the trading analysis. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna send it over to you guys. Okay, so this was last week's analysis, right? This was last week's analysis. Head over to there and go watch the research that. Okay, I just gotta make sure I'm not wearing the same shirt. Yeah, I can see this was the call we are calling an Aussie dollar. Um, that was a death cross. There you go. See, we're calling for the reversal right at this level over here. And of course, we've seen how price reversed very nicely from there. Beg you a very nice, yeah, some very good money if you were there. I'll get my webcam back tomorrow. I'll open the whiskey, right, for you guys, right? Next week, I need to check what's on next week. Oh, my throat is hurting. Yeah. You'll be updated on IC markets. I'm not entirely sure yet what we're doing next week. But I don't think it's copy trading yet. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If I ever come to Venice, I'll find you, Antoine. I was at Venice recent for my honeymoon. Right, it's a nice place. Okay, guys. Anyway, that rounds up today's session. Right. It's just a glimpse into really Zulu trade. What it's about, how you can open an account, and more importantly, with any copy trading, things that you need to watch out for. So we are really spending a lot of time going into the why does it keep refreshing? Yeah, we are going into all the different kind of trading strategies, what to avoid, right? Some things look very good on paper, but they are terrible when you copy them. So yeah, I hope it gave you a good insight. Yeah, hope it give you a good insight into ensuring that don't just trust anyone that looks like they have a nice track record. Always be careful, always exercise your due discretion and check. Like you look at this guy, right? You have normal positions of 0.01 and out of nowhere you got a 0.55. You got a 0.55 position, right? That only makes $81. So this guy, obviously, we have seen him. Yep, he's probably cursing his luck now. I think he just got into another trade over here, right? It's only a matter of time where he blows up. Okay, so yeah, I hope today's session give you a better insight. It's not that Zulu trade is bad. Zulu trade does have some good gems. You just need to really filter to find them. So there's always more than meets the eye with many of these traders who use martingale strategies and look good for 1 or 2 months before they blow up. That's why many of them have small accounts too. Mm. Yes, Jitandra, you following someone means you can do automated trading too. Okay. Anyway, that's it for me. You guys say let me see if I'm even able to even load my Skype. Nah, yeah, my it's not working. Yeah, but that's it for me. I'm gonna get my second jab tonight. So, wish me all the best. Pray for me, right? Then I'll recover fully. If tomorrow I look slightly groggy, you will know the reason why. Okay. And thanks so much, Ramona. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, thanks, Jichandra. Thanks, Bleach, Bob, Azam. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Right. Okay, Nerd. I'll take some of that feedback for tomorrow. A live analysis. Yeah, hot. Okay, okay. Vitamin C, hot lemons, hot tea. Okay, I got it, guys. Take Panadol. That's definitely gonna take that tomorrow. Thanks, Saida. Thanks, Zarul. Good night. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Uh, yeah, Mark. I'll take a note of it. Right. If you see I look like a werewolf tomorrow, I got the wrong vaccine. Okay. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Thank you, Matesh. Thank you, Umas, Simon. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys in no time tomorrow. Thank you, Edmund. Adios. Bye bye. Thanks, guys. Thanks.